My lottery ticket scanner showed $10 million. The clerk said, "That's not yours anymore." I stared at the convenience store worker, my hand still gripping the winning ticket so hard the paper was starting to crumple. "What do you mean it's not mine? I just scanned it. $10 million. The machine literally just displayed the amount." The clerk, a middle-aged woman named Patricia, according to her name tag, was looking at me with an expression I couldn't quite read. Not sympathy, not excitement, something closer to pity, mixed with discomfort. "Sir, I need you to stay calm. This ticket was reported stolen 3 days ago. The lottery commission flagged it in the system." My heart started pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. "Stolen? I bought this ticket myself at a gas station in Phoenix 2 weeks ago. I have the receipt in my wallet." I fumbled for my wallet with shaking hands, dropping credit cards on the counter as I searched for proof that this was my ticket, my win, my escape from the construction job that was destroying my back, and the apartment with the leaking ceiling that I couldn't afford to fix. Patricia held up her hand, and I noticed she'd already pressed something under the counter. "Sir, I've already called the police. They're on their way to sort this out. If you really bought this ticket legitimately, you'll be able to prove it and everything will be fine." But her tone suggested she didn't believe that would be the case. My mind was racing through the past 2 weeks, trying to remember every detail about buying that ticket. I'd stopped at a Shell station on my way home from a job site, paid cash for $20 in random quick picks, stuffed them in my glove compartment without checking them. It wasn't until last night that I'd finally gone through my old tickets, scanning each one on my phone app, not expecting anything until that one ticket made my phone screen light up with numbers that seemed impossible. $10 million. The kind of money that would change everything, let me quit my job, pay off my debts, maybe even reconcile with my ex-wife who'd left because I could never provide the stability she wanted. "Look, there's obviously been some kind of mistake," I said, trying to keep my voice steady. "I didn't steal anything. I'm just a construction worker who bought a lottery ticket. This is my ticket." Patricia wasn't making eye contact anymore, and I noticed other customers in the store were starting to stare. 2 police officers walked through the door within 5 minutes, which seemed impossibly fast unless they'd been nearby already. "Sir, I'm Officer Davis, and this is Officer Thompson. We need you to come with us to answer some questions about the lottery ticket you're trying to claim." The taller officer, Davis, had his hand resting on his belt near his weapon, not threatening, but definitely ready. "Am I under arrest?" My voice came out higher than I intended, because I haven't done anything wrong. I bought this ticket legally and I can prove it. Officer Thompson, a younger guy who looked barely old enough to be a cop, pulled out a small notebook. "Can you tell us where and when you purchased this specific ticket?" I explained about the Shell station in Phoenix, about buying multiple tickets 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday evening after work. I was covered in drywall dust, paid with a $20 bill, didn't get a receipt because the printer was broken. The attendant was a young kid, maybe college age, with a tattoo on his forearm. The details were coming back now, triggered by adrenaline and desperation. Officer Davis was writing everything down, but his expression remained skeptical. "The problem, Mr. He paused, waiting for my name. "Sullivan. Michael Sullivan." I pulled out my driver's license with hands that wouldn't stop shaking. "The problem, Mr. Sullivan, is that this ticket was reported stolen from a residence in Scottsdale 3 days ago. The owner filed a police report claiming someone broke into his home and took several lottery tickets from his office, including this winning ticket." My stomach dropped. "That's impossible. I bought this ticket 2 weeks ago, a week and a half before it was supposedly stolen. How could I steal something I already owned?" Officer Thompson exchanged a glance with his partner that I couldn't interpret. "The homeowner claims he purchased this ticket 4 weeks ago and was storing it in his home office. He checks his tickets regularly and knew this one was a winner before it was stolen. The story didn't make sense, and I said so. If he knew it was a winner, why didn't he claim it immediately? Why leave a $10 million ticket sitting in his office for weeks?" Davis closed his notebook. "That's what we're trying to figure out. Full story on my channel and linked below."